All righty, guys. Hey, Coach Marcus here, Las Vegas, Nevada. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the Golden Sonnet HBN theme. No, not sure if you guys can hear it, but I was muted, so that's probably why you couldn't hear the music. But we appreciate you guys for being here today. This is Franchise Factor. This is our Wednesday training. We do this every single Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern at the One Team, One Dream Hangout.com. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Do me a favor if you guys can hear me okay. Type one, thank you. You guys can hear me fine. Appreciate y'all. And this is something we do it every week. This is part of our onboarding and also training program for people to learn our system. And today is going to be part number two, but we do have an event coming up in Dallas, Texas, the weekend of August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. There are still a few early bird tickets available. So I encourage you guys to get your ticket. If you intend on attending in person, you can send money via PayPal, Zelle, or Venmo. And our in-person events are very, very impactful, both emotionally and can help to take your business to the next level. That's just like our trainings we have on Sundays, on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays are very impactful. And if you guys missed last night's training, I recommend you guys hop on, get the replay that's on the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel, and watch it. It was very impactful and it's going to help you take your business more seriously. So, hey, I want to congratulate any of our members who have achieved any financial milestones, any rank achievements, any health milestones, weight loss, improvement in medical conditions, whatever, reduction in medications. Congratulations for you guys for achieving those milestones, and you guys are definitely making an impact with both your health and also helping other people experience these products and showing people how they can improve their financial situation, especially in this current time. Gas prices are climbing. Hope maybe they'll go down now since there is a ceasefire and oil prices have gone down over the past day or so. But I know here in Las Vegas, gasoline, at least for my vehicle, I have to use premium gas. It's almost $7 a gallon, which is a lot. But I work at home, so I don't drive a lot, and but I know people can definitely use more income. So you guys are definitely helping people. So we have some books. We have some leaders on our team and in our company that wrote books. Coach Will, he's our multi-million-dollar earner with the company. He wrote two books last year, Making Your First Million in Network Marketing. What I teach my younger self about getting rich in this industry, what actually works and what to ignore. And then he also wrote The Hidden Empire. So I recommend you go to Coach Will's page on Facebook and you can order his books. Coach Seymour, he's our six-figure earner here. He wrote a book called Winning Is My Only Option. And then myself, I also I revised a book I published in January. I felt I had more to give to you guys. So I went back to the drawing board, revised it, added three new chapters, added new stories to it. And it's from bankrupt to better living, from broke to bossed up, how ordinary people build freedom, income, and wealth through network marketing. So those are three books we recommend you have. And just to get a feel on how we think and what we went through to get to where we are to this day. And so for myself, I am a seven-figure earner. I'm retired, don't work in corporate America anymore. It's been a great 7 months. It's been amazing. And so I want to help as many people as possible who also want to stop trading their time for that paycheck. So get those books and read them and make sure you give any reviews on appropriate websites to help people learn about those books. Franchise Factors is what we call this iteration of our training. We initially started with 6 steps, 6 figures back in 2021 during the pandemic, and then we changed it to 7 steps to 7 figures. Once Coach Will earned over $1 million with HBN, we changed the name, and then we recognized that that initial training that we put together during the pandemic was a lot of information at one time. So we looked at successful franchises, McDonald's, Subway, different traditional franchises, and we visited how they apply their training. And so we broke it up into segments. And we wanted something for people to be able to learn it, do it, and teach it. So that's why we call it Franchise Factor, because what we own here, guys, are mini franchises with HBN for as little as $25 per month for the price of a bottle of Black Sea oil or a bag of Vitality. You can have a business with HBN for $10 a month with Gold Asana. You can have a business. Okay. So you're not going to make a lot of money at $10 with Gold Asana, but you'll be in business just like with HBN. You'll make some money, but $25 a month is not going to put you in a position to maximize your earnings. Okay. But this franchise factor training, we focus on the lost art in network marketing, which is teaching people to teach people to teach people. So we have what's called the unified duplicatable training systems. Okay. Then we also focus on sequential learning. All of our training on Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are focused on mindset, okay, and skill sets. Okay. And we've done a lot of skill set training. Right now, we're really focused on people's mindset. But on Wednesday, it just gives you an overview of the best system. And then we have resources and repetition because in life, right, I've learned from sports, played football, for a lot of years, played basketball in high school, football, college, and what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated, right? For me to memorize plays that our coaches called or the quarterback called, I had to hear the verbiage, all right, multiple times until I remembered it, so that when the quarterback would call the play, I knew what I was supposed to do on each play, right? So we have the same thing here with what we teach here. We don't teach different concepts. We focus on mindset and skill sets. So I'm not teaching anything new. Okay, everyone knows, most people already know what they need to do to build their business and be successful. So we just focus on resources and repetition. And then the percentages, these are our percentages that we've learned over the years. 70% of people, okay, are going to die broke. 70%, right? And that means, and that's according to insurance company statistics. Okay, the same number applies to your business. So now we would reduce the likelihood of that because of our system. But most people you enroll who tell you they want to make a lot of money, they want to become wealthy. Okay, they're not going to make it because number one, they don't feel they deserve wealth. Okay, you have to feel like you deserve it before you can have it, right? But 70% of people who sign up and tell you they want to build a big business and quit their jobs and retire and travel the world and get their wife or husband off the job, they're going to quit. They're not going to make it. Okay, so just be prepared and don't think it's you. Okay, as long as you plug them into the system, it's them. Okay, next, 3%. So the 3%ers, those are the people who are very charismatic, right? They are people, they'll be successful with any company they join because they attract people to them. They are the most visible people. They're the ones doing everything. And the thing about 3%ers, they cannot be duplicated. Okay, you can try to do what a 3% does, but you won't get the same results because you're not them. You don't have the same personality. You don't have access to the same people. And the 3%ers, like I said, they'll be successful wherever they go. They typically go from company to company to company. Okay. And the 3%ers are the people the 70%ers follow, right? And then we have the 27%ers. That's everyone else that's not a 3%er or a 70%er. 27%ers recognize that this is the long game, right? This isn't a business where you're going to get rich fast. Okay, you can. People have made a lot of money very fast. However, they recognize that they're going to have to focus on learning the system, doing it, and teaching it to people they sign up. They also recognize sequential learning is important, especially mindset and skill set. And there's only 7 basic network marketing skills to be successful. Then they also know that they're going to have to show up and use the resources, the website, the back office as a resource, read the books, watch the videos, and do it over and over again. So that's all you guys hear tonight. And so if you have any newbies or new members who are attending for the first time, do me a favor, comment in the chat. Let us know if you are new and who your sponsor is or your support team member is. And if there are any guests who are looking at joining us, right? And you're on the fence and you want to just see what type of training we do, comment in the chat, let us know. In my opinion, guys, we have the best Zooms in the entire network marketing profession. Sundays are amazing because Will does a great job teaching. Miriam does a great job with the newbie corner. Monday nights, that's our testimonials. Zoom on Monday nights, how we start and how we end our day. Tuesdays, more training. Miriam, also newbie quarter comments, and Coach Seymour always has a very impactful training on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we're here for Franchise Factor. Thursdays, there's two Zooms. We have the Detox Divas. By the way, make sure you guys attend tomorrow night's Detox Divas training because there's going to be an announcement on a promotion the company is beginning on Friday. So just attend that Zoom. Then after that, we have the business opportunity overview on Thursdays and Fridays. Middle of the day, we have an informal Zoom. So we have, in my opinion, the best Zooms in the industry. If you guys agree with that, just for your comment and just share your thoughts on how impactful these Zooms are. Now, we're growing fast, right? People are joining. We have people joining us from different companies, and we have influencers joining us. When you see the leaderboard, a lot of people on the leaderboard are what we call influencers. Okay, so they're not really building a team; they're just getting a lot of customers, and they focus on maybe one product, two products, share it with their list, people order. Right? Those are 3%ers. They're committed to building a business, have a lot of success. They're on the leaderboard and they're winning. That's perfectly fine. If someone has a system that works and they're having success with it and they're having duplication, by all means, keep doing what you're doing. Now, because we never want to step on anybody's toes and don't want people to feel that they have to do what we are teaching. They don't have to. But however, if people are joining us and they want to learn a system, we call it the best system, is BEST and SYSTEM. Those are both acronyms. If you want to learn that and learn a different way, right, to build your business, by all means, plug into the trainings we have on Sunday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and hop on Thursday, on Friday nights. I'm sorry, Friday midday. It's informal. We go for about a half hour just talking about stuff, right? So it's pretty fun. Now, as far as how the company is structured, Green Organics is a parent company. So they're the company that pays our commissions. Paul Scarcella is our owner. Ben Scarcella is our husband. Alexander Breitendorf is our formulator. But I like the fact the company is focused on outcomes with the products. If you guys have any results with the products, feel free to share them. I know there's people who have lost a lot of weight, right? There's people who have come off medications, and there's people who have made some money. But the products work, and they're combined with a very aggressive pay plan with both companies. Goldasana is all plant products, but we have the personal care products. We have the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good digital subscription, essential oils, the black seed oil, the hair serum, skincare serum, deodorant. Right, we have all that. The Go-Go sticks, which are amazing, and the body oils with Goldasana, and then HBN. We have primarily supplements and superfoods, Mind, Body, and Soul, which are our flagship products. By the way, ladies, well, people over 40 and over, you guys should be taking both body and body beat backs. Okay, just for your heart support and other benefits. Both of them, not one. You gotta need both. Okay, body in the morning. I'm sorry, body beat max in the morning. Take body at night in the evening time after dinner. Okay, and then black seed oil, you should be taking that 2 times a day, right? Take it with breakfast, okay, and then take it with after dinner. Those are the best times to use black seed oil and those other products. So, but HBN has hundreds of products and amazing. And there are some personal care products with the Balance Him and Balance Her lotion. Okay, we have the just other products. Yes, body is great after dinner. That's when I take body. I do body beat max in the morning, and I do body in the evening time along with mind. I take soul. I drink soul with glucose protect. I'm sorry. I drink soul with gut shake in the morning. Okay, but body should be used in the afternoon or evening after dinner, and then beet with max should be used in the morning. It gets you going for the energy and all the other stuff. But as far as how the company does, the company sources all the ingredients ourselves, right? There's no middleman involved. We work direct with suppliers and we source the ingredients. And once the ingredients arrive at the warehouse, they are all third-party tested by an independent party for purity and quality. If they don't meet the third-party testing, guess what? Right? They don't get made in our formulations. And then we also manufacture our own products. We don't send the ingredients out to a lab to a manufacturer. Everything is manufactured in-house, which allows the company to be more flexible and pivot and come out with different formulations. There's companies out there trying to copy us. I saw some company out there trying to copy the parasite cleanse, right? But they don't have the products. The products matter. And then we also manufacture the products in an FDA certified manufacturing facility. And thank all you guys for commenting in the chat. Appreciate that. And we don't make any type of medical claims. We're not saying our products are intended to prevent, treat, or cure any type of disease. These are supplements. We're not governed by the FDA, and we're not doctors. Okay, but I see all the testimonials, people with seeing their A1C numbers improve and coming off medications, blood sugar, and blood sugar levels improving. Black seed oil is great for blood sugar, just so you know that. Body Beat Max is great for energy and nitric oxide support and circulation. That's why you take it in the morning and then body at night. And so amazing products we have here. So I appreciate you guys commenting where I'm at. So now write this down for those of you who are actively building your business, right? You're the one responsible for your success. The only thing the company is responsible for doing is shipping products and paying commissions. Okay. So always tell yourself this is my business and I am making it work. So if your business isn't growing the way you would like it to grow, it's you. It's not the products, it's not the pay plan, it's not even your sponsor responsibility for you to be successful. It's you. I don't have a sponsor. My sponsor got terminated a couple years in, and yet I still went on to make over seven figures, replacement income for my job, and don't work anymore. Coach Will, his sponsors has been gone, yet Coach Will is a multi-million-dollar earner here, right? So take responsibility for your business, and if you aren't having success, there's two reasons. Okay, there's either something you don't know and you need to know it, or there are things you do know, but you're not doing it, right? You're not applying the information consistently. Okay, our vision is to bring the power of plants, emotional, mental, and physical wellness to the people of the world. And we also want to facilitate financial independence so people aren't relying on that job for that paycheck, and also personal growth worldwide. So we get better as people. We also want to capture 1% of the growing $7.3 trillion health and wellness industry. So that means a lot of people are going to make great incomes as we continue to gain that market share of that, or as we continue to gain our piece of pie of the $7.3 trillion health and wellness industry. Our model is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for. As long as you don't give up and quit, even on the day you don't feel like doing the business, you will come out with the win. So for those of you who are looking for business builders, people that want to make money, okay, we have 94% of our members are customers. So there's 6% of us who are building a business as a for-profit entity. None of us are nonprofit organizations. Okay, I hate that term. Okay, because I'm for profit. They're for profit too, but they just don't want to pay taxes, so they can have some benefits from the government here in America. So, but for people who you are looking to build your business with, as far as business builders, you want these three traits: people who care about their health, so they have to be someone who is going to want to use the products. They also, number two, will need to value the products. And number three, they also will need to believe that leveraged income is better than linear income. They have to believe that working harder and more hours is not better than building residual passive leverage income. Money you'll make while you're sleeping. Okay, they have to believe that. So today we're doing, last week we did part one, went over 20 reasons why, the why board, and then place your initial order. So we did all that last week. And so let me skip these. Should have meant to close this out. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just scroll to the next screen. So now, today we're doing part two. So today we're going to talk about resources and repetition and building your beliefs. So this Zoom may be a longer than the other ones, but I'm gonna get through the information. This is recorded, so if there's something you miss or you don't understand, you can watch the replay and take your notes from there. Okay. And so next week when we're gonna do part three with you build your preliminary candidate list. We'll talk about mastering the art of the invite and then presenting the business in a way that duplicates. In part four, after that, we'll be learning the new member orientation and then launching your business. Okay, so that's what we'll be teaching. Where my slides go, guys? I think I have the wrong slides. Let me fix something. Sorry, folks. I know I did. I didn't update my slides. All right, this is live, but bear with me. Let me find my right slides. I should be covering today. So let me hide these. And I usually do this beforehand, but I didn't get around to doing it. So I thought I unhid these slides. So let me get here really quickly. All right, let me get these unhid so you guys can see these. All right. All right. Let me get back to my slide. Sorry for that delay. All right. All right, so today we're doing the part two, the new member orientation process. So we're going to talk about getting familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal. So talk about your back office and replicated websites where you want to click on 3 links a day. Okay, that's what everyone should be doing when someone signs up. You want to plug them into our training, and they should be going to the back office and to their websites, just clicking on 3 areas a day. All right. After about a month, they'll be pretty proficient with navigating the back office. All right. Then you also want to make sure, you are subscribed to the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. There's playlists on there. One of them is a Top Earner Toolkit playlist. There's videos on there. We recommend you guys watch these videos. The New Member Orientation, Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki, Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre, Why Network Marketing with Tony Robbins. Professor Charles King explains network marketing. Top economist Harry Dent talks network marketing. 4 things successful network marketing professionals do. Band class part 1 and 2 is probably my favorite video. And then the last one is the welcome to Go to Sauna. That's a 92-second sizzle video. So the ones that are in red, except for the welcome to Go to Sauna, those are all industry validation tools. So those are tools you can use to educate people who don't know what network marketing is. Okay. And they are also tools to help educate you so that you build your belief in the business model of network marketing. And all this, guys, in this simplest term, is simply doing something we do every day. We just don't get paid for doing that. Because every time we share our favorite restaurant, we share a coffee drink from Starbucks, or we share a barber or a hairstylist, whatever, a doctor, we don't get paid for that. We recommend them, and people like doing that. So I like using a word of mouth advertising, referral marketing. Referral marketing is huge, right? I've gotten a lot of business from people referring their friends to me to buy, say, black soil. So referral marketing is strong and it's getting bigger, right? And so that's why, you want to make sure you guys, are subscribed to that YouTube channel. And then we talk about your plugged in support team is your other resource and tool. Hopefully you have a sponsor that is plugged in, right? That is engaged and that can hopefully is fill you in on what's going on. But if not, it's up to you to go get the information. So make sure you guys are in the groups on Facebook. And so your tools at your disposal, um, uh, building your belief, right? And so we talked about the tools at your disposal. Now we'll talk about building your belief in the industry, the company, the pay plan, the products, yourself, the method you use to build a business, and believe you're helping people. So these are some things you want to build your belief in. We'll talk about that tonight. So as far as your belief, right? So the way you build your belief in the network marketing industry, there's audio books, and who has listened to or watched the videos or read the books of GoPro, Icebreakers, 4 Color Personalities, right? Those are our 3 core or foundational training materials to help you. Okay, GoPro is probably my favorite as far as like setting the foundation because it talks about the 7 skills. Who knows what the 7 basic network marketing skills are in order? You have to answer them in order. Don't type one at a time. Type all 7 only if you know all 7. Okay, so that's why I like GoPro because It does a great job of building the foundation, right? So people can, know what's required to be successful. And there's only 7 skills, right? And then icebreakers, right, really teaches you how to use the right words when you're talking to people or promoting the opportunities or the products. And 4 color personalities helps you to learn how to recognize people's colored personalities, the reds, the blues, the yellows, and the greens, and how to interact with them. Okay. All right. And so the books, we have GoPro, Icebreaker, 4 color personalities, Making Your First Million, Network Marketing, Hidden Empire, From Bankrupt to Better Living, Winning It Is My Only Option. Those are all the books, right? Very good books. Videos, right? Now, I talked about those in my prior slide. Trainings, right? And 10-hour trainings, those are going to help build your belief in the industry of network marketing. So since no one typed the answer to the 7 network marketing skills, you're probably Googling it. Don't Google it. You guys should have it memorized. Okay. Here they are: prospecting, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, onboarding, and then promoting events. Those are the 7 basic network marketing skills, right? And so thank you, Miriam, for sharing that. Those are all from GoPro. And so if you have these memorized, if you don't have this list memorized, type 2. If you don't have all 7 memorized in order, type 2. If you don't have them memorized, just want to see where we are. Jerry doesn't. Okay. Thanks for being honest, sir. Appreciate that. Right. And so Belinda doesn't have them memorized. All right. Gina doesn't have them memorized. Virginia. Okay. So now you guys have some homework. Right. There's a on YouTube, you can go on, you can either get the book, the physical book, or go on YouTube. Okay. You don't have them memorized. Just because it's on your wall doesn't mean you have them memorized, right? And so you should be able to just state this. If you're having a conversation with somebody and someone says, "Hey, Mark, Miriam, what are the 7 basic network marketing skills?" You should be able to just rattle them off: prospecting, inviting, and presenting, following up, closing, onboarding, and promoting events. Who can define what each one is, right? Just pick one and define one, right? What is prospecting? What is that? What is inviting? If somebody wants to take the time and define each one, right? Because you have to be able to define it. Once you memorize what each one is, now you want to make sure you can define what that is, what that looks like. What is prospecting? Okay, what is inviting? Okay, what is presenting? What is following up? What is closing? What is onboarding? What is promoting events? All right, so this is your homework. Prospecting is talking to new people who may be open to the products or the business. Yep, that's one way, right? Inviting. So that's how you do it. So make sure if you guys don't have these memorized, that's your homework. Onboarding is starting your new members off right. Prospecting is finding people who can use what you sell by talking to them. Okay, that's good. Yeah, if you want to lead with the product, I like leading with opportunity, and then I talk about the product, because if they say no to making money, they can say yes to becoming a customer. If I talk to somebody about buying black oil first, they tell me no, well, I can't talk to them about making money, right? So I like having 2 bites at the apple. That's just a tip, right? So next, you want to build your belief in the company, and how you do that is believing in leadership. And I'm talking about Paula Scarcella. She's our founder and our CEO. Our formulator, Alexander Brighton. Inviting is asking people to take a look at their presentation. It may be a Zoom or video. Yeah, yep. Keep going. You guys can keep filling them in. I'll read them. So we have prospecting, inviting, and then we have onboarding. We still have presenting, following up, closing, and promoting events. We still have those. So define those for me, and I'll keep going. So you build a belief in Paula. She's our founder and CEO. She's our only active female owner of 2 network marketing companies, Golden Sign and HBN. Alexander Bright is our formulator. Okay. And then the company is only responsible for doing 2 things: shipping products and paying commissions. Everything else is extra, right? The free websites, free. The free back office. There are companies that pay you to have access to all the tools we have access to. We get them all for free. So that's how you build your belief in the company. You build your belief in the pay plan, right? It's not by memorizing the pay plan and knowing every single detail on how you get paid and levels, how much you get paid per level. You learn the pay plan by making money in it, right? And so here's some benefits to and you guys can see what Jessica wrote about presenting. Presenting is sharing the information about the income opportunity or information on the products. Yeah. And promoting is events for your team. Events are also Zooms, right? Those are events. Okay. So HBN member benefits, you have the auto delivery discount. Every time you place an auto delivery order with HBN, you get a 5% discount every single time, right? Which is great. You also qualify for the member reward points up to 30%. That's cash back. You also receive the free Try Me product with 100 PV orders. This month's product is Vitality. Okay. Wholesale pricing. Okay. As an HBN member, and the star bonus program, who has received star bonuses this month? I know some of you guys have. I've received a lot of them, which is great. And following up is checking in with the prospect to see what they liked about the presentation. If they have questions, yes, always ask what they liked. Don't ask them what they think. We don't care what they think because that opens up too many questions, right? And objections. You want to ask people, what do they like about what they saw or heard? Okay. So star bonus, I see you guys who got received star bonuses. They're amazing, right? You also qualify for the highest binary payout. Every time you cycle in the binary, that's 24 bucks every time. Okay. And then the binary matching commissions, which are great. The weekly lifestyle bonus. Who has received a lifestyle bonus this month, this week? It pays every Monday. Every Monday, based upon your rank, right? You receive at least $75 every single week as a lifestyle bonus with HBN. Let me see what people are saying. Prospecting. Okay, those are the 7. Okay, prospecting. Yep. Finding people, talk about your bit, the opportunity. Thanks, ma'am. You guys can read what Miriam wrote. Okay. Awesome stuff. So now the weekly lifestyle bonus, that is great. If you guys aren't qualified for a lifestyle bonus with HBN, you have to work to get there, right? And qualify for it because an extra $75 per week minimum, right? That's great. That's almost $4,000 per year in extra income just from doing something you already doing. Okay. You also can qualify for the top seller bonus. Okay. Which is great. So those are members, all the benefits with HBN. So with GoToSign, the same thing. You learn the pay plan by making money in it. And so you qualify for the MRP points. You also will receive retail commissions of 30% of what you qualify for the life of your customer, as long as your account is active. You also qualify for the matrix bonus from 3% or 6%, the community revenue matching bonus, and the top seller bonus, which is great, which is amazing. So that leaderboard, get that, and then you build your belief in the products as believe that the company has our pure plan promise. Nothing in our products is added to them, and nothing is taken from them. Okay, so our products are pure and they are clean. Okay, and the company is focused on outcomes and results, where we're focused on helping people achieve the desired results with these products. And that's really why we're here. We want to educate people about the power of using plant-based products as opposed to relying on medication and pharmaceutical products that can poison them, right? Drugs aren't good for the body. Next, you build your belief in yourself. You have your 20 reasons why and your top 4. I'm sure everyone on there has completed your 20 reasons why and identify your top 4 reasons along with your why board. And then your mindset and skill set, you're focused on developing your mindset. Like who on here truly deserves, they can be wealthy. Number one, if you should truly believe you deserve it, right? Comment wealthy. Who truly believes that and can say it confidently without feeling anxious about it, right? Some people, if you grew up in a situation in an environment where you heard money wasn't good or people that are rich are like bad people, you may feel some kind of way about saying I deserve to be wealthy, right? There are a lot of people they're not wealthy yet because they don't feel they deserve it or they think something's wrong with it, right? And so that's where you need to focus on your mindset and every day tell yourself this, right? I have There's something I say this, and I think I share it today. I'm trying to find where I posted it earlier, or it's going to post tomorrow. I have a confession. I'm gonna share it with you guys, and let me go to my post. I have something scheduled to post tomorrow morning, and this right here. Check this out. This confession right here. You guys can write it down and tell yourself this when you wake up in the morning. You do your feel good, be good, do good exercise in the morning. I deserve wealth because I create value and I am willing to receive what that value is worth. Okay. I deserve wealth because I create value and I'm willing to receive what that value is worth. So the key to wealth is creating value. What value are you creating in the marketplace? That is where only you can determine that. Okay. So you have to, number one, create value and add that value to the marketplace. That is when that is when you will begin to have wealth coming to you because of the value you create. Right. So I deserve wealth because I create value and I am willing to receive what that value is worth. Right. That's one of my confessions in the morning, right? So, and then you also focus on your skill set, and that's we talked about, the seven basic skills. Also, using right words, and also, being able to identify people's color personality. So you're talking their language because someone that's a red, like me, I'm a red, right? I like winning. I like making money. I like driving Mercedes. I like having good stuff, right? So for somebody like me, if you talk to me about wanting to have fun and hang out with people, that's not going to appeal to me, right? I'm red, I'm yellow, right? So for me, it has to be something that is going to make a lot of money and it's going to be something that benefits people. I don't have to hang out with people. I'm not a big social person, right? I don't need to have all the facts and details, so I'm not green, right? I learn along the way, right? So I'm red and I'm yellow. That's my color personality. Reds are about competition, coming to first place. Coach Will is very red. He's also blue. I'm not blue at all. Okay. That's why I like working at home, right? Because I don't have to be around a lot of people. But because of the business, I have to be around people because this is a people business. And guess what we do? We build people and people build the business. Okay. So I do have some blue in there because it's necessary for it to help me accomplish my goals. But I'm primarily a strong red and yellow, right? So it has to be something that makes sense and helps people. And green, I don't need all the information. I can figure it out along the way. All right. So, but focus. So your skill set, you have to commit to developing your skill set. Okay. And now you do it with the audiobooks, with the books we recommend, and the videos and the trainings. Okay. That's how you build your mindset and your skill set. Next, you build your belief in the method you use to build a business. Now, there are 1,000 ways to build a business. I don't know if Miriam is wearing her button tonight. My button's right here. So I have drink coffee and get paid. And I have another one, get healthy and wealthy, ask me how. So I have two buttons, right? So I wear these out in public when I'm not wearing a messaged t-shirt like this means says JSN money. And when someone asks me, hey, what does JSN money mean? I can tell them, well, JSN means just say no. That means if someone asks you to do something you don't want to do, right, for money, you can just say no. Right. So, but there are 1,000 ways to build your business. You can do it online, right? You can do it in person. You can wear buttons. You can wear t-shirts. You can use drop cards. You can buy leads and send emails and texts to people or call them if you want to call cold leads. You can also use car magnets, license plate frames, or whatever, or your license plate. If you want to get a personalized plate, hey, there's 1,000 ways to build a business, but the key is you have to believe in the method you're using. Okay. And I recommend getting good at one method first before you try to add other methods of building. Okay. So that's just my recommendation and what has worked for me. Right. For me, when I joined, I started with in person. When I first got started in network marketing, there wasn't social media, right? I think MySpace came later. MySpace came around, but Facebook wasn't even around when I initially got started, right? And so online forums were fairly new. So it was strictly in person. So I would go to people's houses to do meetings, and people would come to my house, and I would host a meeting. So I did in person. As the internet became more popular, most of my business building now is online, right? Social media. So, and I wear t-shirts and buttons when I'm out in public. Okay, so you believe in the method you use to build the business. All right. Next, you want to build your belief that you are helping people. Okay. The thing is, when people get involved, they think we're doing something to people. Like we're trying to get people's money. No, we're not. Right. When people come to me and they come to me with a problem, they tell me, "Hey, Coach Marcus, I have no energy. My blood pressure is high. I'm overweight." I'm doing something for them, right? I'm doing something for them. I'm giving them a gift. I'm giving them an opportunity to experience the value of these products. Now, so if they say no, they just rejected my gift. They just rejected it. All right. And so what we're doing, we're offering people the gift of health when it comes to products in exchange for currency. It's fair, right? They buy products, they pay money, and by the products, they receive the products. The company makes their profit. We get a commission. Someone says, "Hey, Coach Marcus, my job is downsizing. I want to start making money now before my job is eliminated." Well, guess what? You're giving them the gift of having a way to become financially independent from a job. Okay. So, do you guys understand we're doing something for people and not to people? If you don't understand that, type one. Just want to make sure we're clear. So that's because that's part of a mindset thing, right? Some people struggle because they think we're trying to get something from people. That's why I never say I'm going to get new customers. I'm not going to do that. I am sponsoring new customers. I am enrolling new customers. I never get anybody. I sponsor and I enroll, right? So thank you guys for commenting. All right, so that concludes that. We're going to do part three next week. Then we'll have part four the week after that. But if you guys missed anything or didn't understand any part of this particular training, this is recorded. It will be posted on YouTube. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel and turn on notifications because the replay is not always posted in the groups on Facebook. Okay, just so you guys know. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. So now this is the part people see this every week. So your first 5 years with the company, this is what it's going to look like. So the columns are your years. The red arrows represent how much time you're going to spend doing the business, learning, okay, and prospecting, things like that. Your first year, if you're serious, you're going to do a lot. Reading the books, because this is new. You may be new to the company, you may be new to this type of business, and you're going to learn just like you learned your job. Okay. So your first year, you probably aren't going to make a ton of money, which is normal. It's designed like that. It's fair. The second year, though, you've been consistent. You've been attending the Zooms, inviting people to the Zooms. You're reading the books, watching the videos. You're applying what you're learning. You're prospecting. You're inviting. Right. You're using tools to present. You're following up with people. You're closing people. Right. People signing up. So in year two, your income goes up more. Year three, you are a professional. If you've been serious, by your third year, you should be a professional. You should have all the seven basic skills memorized: prospecting, inviting, and presenting, following up, closing, onboarding, and promoting events. So year three, look, your money goes up more because more people are telling you yes, and the people you signed up who say they want to build a business, they are also doing what you taught them to do. Now, year four, this is where you can start being picky, right? It's not necessary to be a sponsor monster and sign up everybody you reach out to. Some people aren't good fits, and you don't have to sign up every person that reaches out to you. It's okay to say no, because some people may be a worse headache than you want to deal with, and the money is not worth it. But guess what happens in year four, right? You have duplication happening, and your money goes up even more. Year four, year five, you are still doing the prospecting and the inviting. You are attending our trainings, inviting people. Your team is growing, but your income goes up more in year five, right? So this is how your first 5 years should look, okay, or will look. Okay, now what happens is you get to say your second or third year, you've been doing well. You're starting to get some momentum by that third year, and you start seeing Facebook posts. People posting, hey, you could join this company here. No recruiting is necessary, and you can make $20,000 a month without recruiting, and you believe it, right? And you go join this other company because you don't want to recruit people anymore, right? And you think AI is going to do all the recruiting for you. Okay, you can't replace humans, guys, with some things. So what happens is you go from year three with us, and then you go to back to year one with that new company. There's some things you're going to lose when you do that. You're going to lose your income. You are going to lose your downline or your success team. You also are going to lose your credibility and that residual income you had built up. You're going to lose that too. And then what happens is once you discover the grass wasn't as green as you thought it would be because they painted it, it was painted grass, so it was turf, not real grass. Guess what happens? When things don't go the way you anticipated, you start looking around again for another company to join. And then you join another company. And guess what happens when you do that? You go back to year one, you lose even more credibility. Your income keeps going down. Maybe you have to go get a job, right? And then when that company that doesn't go well, guess what happens again? You look for another company and join another company, or you quit networking altogether. And so don't be that person that is starting over every year by going from company to company to company. And I know from experience, there's people who were with us. They made $500,000 by their third year. They got distracted, guys, and joined some other company. They've been in two or three other companies and have not made nearly the amount of money they've earned here. And they are still active here, but not making the money they were earning before. So don't be that person. All right. So here's how the money works. So your path to health, freedom, and abundance with Gold Asana, we have cashback, retail income, matrix matching income, and leaderboard bonus. I talked about that on how to build your belief in the pay plan. Thank you, Coach Seymour. HBN, really, really aggressive pay plan. Cashback, we have the customer sales bonus. We have the binary commission, star matrix bonus, lifestyle bonuses, the power three bonuses, and leaderboard bonus with HBN. And then Golden Sun is also doing the April Spring Fling, which is a continuation of the March Madness promotion. Okay, which is great. So here are some things you can do tonight, today or tomorrow. If you want to like rest tonight and start tomorrow, here are 10 things. 10 things you can do. You can post a value-based tip. Today I did a video sharing simple tips to lose weight, right? That's value-based. You can share your personal story, right? You can start 3 conversations. Miriam has been reaching out to people, having like 10, 20 conversations a day on Facebook, right? You can invite people to a Zoom event. You can explain a product or the subscription. You can follow up with prospects. You can share a short video. You can add 10 new people to your friends list or follow. You can send a presentation to someone, or you can invest in personal growth. Those are 10 things you can do starting tonight. Okay. And you can do it every single day. That's going to be the key, is doing these things every single day. These are what we call income producing activities. Okay. And take action every single day. So for those of you, what time is it? It's almost time. If you believe you can do these 10 things consistently over a long period of time, type 10, right? If you believe you can do it. If you don't believe you can do it, right, just type 1 if you don't think you can do it. But if you believe you can do it, type 10, because these are things most people can do if they want to do it. Richard type 2. Okay. You're a 2. So and my thing is this: people do what they want to do. So when people tell you they want to lose weight, but yet they don't lose weight, they don't want to lose weight. When people tell you they want to make X amount of dollars, but haven't done it, they don't want to make that much. They don't want to make the money they say they want to make. People only do what they want to do. Always remember that. But thank you guys for commenting and with these tips. So with Go to Asana, we have the a 4-step process just for the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. There's a couple of videos on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. You can share those with people, and they are in the YouTube Shorts section. They also are on the team boards. You can send those to people. The sizzle videos to generate interest. If people like what they heard, you sign them up with your Join with Go link, and then all you're going to do when they sign up, okay, because all they know is this system, you are going to teach them how to share those videos and how to share their joinwithgo.com link. Okay, that's it. So it's a three-step system. All right, but you have to prospect people to see who may be open to earning more income. If people keep their options open or they close minded, right?
What if you could?
So here's this right. We just learned this the other night because Will taught us this on Sunday. I like this quote. Write this down, screenshot it. My success in network marketing might be delayed. It will not be denied. Okay, when I got started in 2007, I did not have immediate success. I was working my job in corporate America. I was working for Farmers Insurance. After leaving State Farm, I went to Farmers Insurance, and I wasn't successful immediately. I had some success, but not the success I have today. And I never doubted myself. I knew I was going to find a way to be successful in this business. I just had to grow and learn some things. So I didn't realize I was saying making this statement way back then, right? But I like how Coach Will put it together. My success in network marketing might be delayed. It will not be denied. And the only way your success can be denied is if you quit. That's the only way, right? So for those of you on Facebook, there are five groups. There are more groups, but there are five official groups connected to the company. Okay, the group at the top, that's for people who are consultants who are participating in the incentive plan and want to make money. And so that's the Greener Gangs Family Brand Consultant and Consultant Training Group. The other groups are for everybody, yourself, your team members, prospects, people interested in generating income and people interested in the products. So there's the HBM testimonials and information group. That's only for HBM products and the HBM opportunity. Then there's the Go to Sana testimonials and information group, only for Go to Sana. Okay, and then at the bottom, there's the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good Together group. That's only for the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription promotion, that $9.95 promotion. And then there's the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group. Okay, and that is strictly for people who want to learn how to lose weight using the HBN weight loss product. So there's five groups. The bottom four are tools to help you grow your business because you add people to the groups, you find a post to tag them in once they are in the group, then you message them and thank them for joining the group and let them know you tagged them in the group you thought in the post you thought they would be interested in seeing and let them know what they like about tell them to tell you what they like about the information and to get back with you if they have questions. Okay, so that's how you use those bottom four groups. So we do have a website link. It's bit.ly/ one team one dream support. That's where some resources are there to help you learn the system, and also there's some videos for you to share with people who want to learn about the products or the opportunity. And then the YouTube channel is the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. So make sure you guys also subscribe to that channel. The recording will be posted on that channel sometime tonight. So make sure you guys are subscribed. And then this is our weekly schedule. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, all at the same time, all on the same Zoom link. Okay, so this is where the switch happens. I posted a reel before this Zoom talking about how this is where the switch takes place. These trainings on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, invaluable. Okay, Thursdays, that's where we will really begin sharing. Monday is testimonials, but the Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday training Zooms, that's where your switch is switched, right? That's where you can really focus on your mindset and skill set. And go check out that reel I posted. And then Thursdays, Detox Divas, right, is at this same time at a different link. And then an hour later, the business overview is on Thursdays on this Zoom link. And then Friday, midday, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific, we have an informal hangout where people can hop on there and talk about business. Okay, we try to keep it about business, not personal, just business related activities that to help you move your business forward and answer any questions related to the business or the products. All right, so that's Fridays, right? So that is the schedule. But make sure you guys are on tomorrow night's Detox Diva Zoom because Coach Tina is going to make an announcement for a promotion that Paula is doing with HBN beginning on Friday. Okay, so I think that concludes tonight's training. Appreciate you guys for being here tonight. We will go ahead and conclude. tonight's training, but I appreciate everyone's time for being here the past 50, what time is it? 55 minutes. We got done in less than 1 hour. And we will see you guys tomorrow night with Detox Divas and also with the business opportunity overview. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow night and on our other Zooms. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.